This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
Hi and welcome to the brand new series, Living with Hashem. Learning to connect in your life with the Ribono Shel Olam. This will change your life. There was a fellow who was filling up gas in the petrol station. And there he is. Petrol is flowing into his car. And he's leaning back on his car. He's got a Diet Coke in his hand. It's a hot day. And he's drinking his Diet Coke. And as he looks around to see what's going on, he sees a very interesting sight not so far away. He sees two government workers working on the side of the road. And it seems like they're doing something very interesting. And he says to himself, you know what, when I finish filling up my petrol, I'm going to go, I'm going to pay, and I'm going to check out that situation. Something's weird over there. So that's what happens. He finishes the petrol, he pays, and he goes over there. And he sees two workers, regular government workers, with the fluorescent yellow vests, and they're working on the side of the highway, and he doesn't understand. He sees two guys with spades. The first guy digs a hole in the side of the ground, looks at it, assesses it, great, did a good job. Moves on a few more feet over and starts the next one. The fellow behind him takes his spade and with the earth that the previous guy just dug up, he fills the hole up. He said, this is ridiculous. This is what we pay taxes for? Why are you digging and filling up holes across? What is going on? So the fellow says to him, excuse me, sir, let me tell you something. We're doing very important work over here. He said, well, maybe you'd like to explain me what it is. He says, I'll tell you. There's three of us that work here. On a regular basis, it's three of us. There's myself, there's Dave behind me, and there's Johnny. Now, Johnny couldn't make it today. Now, how it works is like this. My job is to dig up the hole. Dave, his job is to fill up the hole, but after Johnny filled it with a little sapling of a tree. So he has these little saplings, and he puts them in, and then Johnny afterwards goes along and fills up the hole. But we figured, just because guy number two, right, the middle guy, the guy that plants the trees, wasn't able to make it today, he's sick. So why should we stop working? And the guy thought, that's ridiculous. But you want to know something? Do you know that we do the same thing in our own lives? In our own lives, we just continue going without even thinking. We don't even notice what we're doing. We don't even ever take a step back and think, where are we holding? What are we doing? And that's something I want to accomplish in this series as well. If you look at the report card of how Klal Yisrael are doing, we're doing incredible. We're doing incredible. With everything that's going on in the world, we're doing great. There's yeshivas, there's koilos, there's Beis Yaakovs, there's gemachim, there's chesed. There's so much going on around the world. So what are we missing? What is it that we're missing? I think we're missing a connection. A connection with our Creator. A connection with the one who runs the world. The Heilige Berditchever, the Kedushas Levi of Berditchev, once gave a drasha to the entire town of Berditchev. He called everybody in. He said everybody has to be there. You can imagine, men, women and children. The Berditchev is calling everyone to a meeting. What could it be? And he gets up at the bimah. And he said, Rabbi Sai, just don't forget one thing. Don't forget that there's a Ribono Shel Olam. And that's Be'ez Hashem, what we're going to be doing in this series, is we're going to be concentrating on connecting with our Creator. Have a wonderful day.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.